Good evening, everyone. My name is Lisa Fulford-Roy, and I'm the Senior Vice President of Client Strategy for CBRE Canada. I'm also a member of CoreNet Canada's Leadership Council and President-elect. Earlier this year, when it was becoming very clear that we would likely have to cancel the event that was originally supposed to take place at the King Edward Hotel, there was a strong push by our leadership to proceed ahead with a virtual event that would continue the tradition of honoring industry excellence. Behind any event of this scale and complexity, whether it be live or virtual, there is usually a hardworking group of dedicated volunteers. The REMMY Awards are no exception, and over the past few months, a small committee of enthusiastic Canadian chapter members were integral in encouraging award submissions, judging, and putting ideas forward for making this event fun and engaging this year. To my committee, thank you for your tremendous effort and for helping to keep the REMMY Awards brand alive in what has turned out to be a very challenging year. Thank you to the following committee members for their efforts and contributions: Philo Costa, Roberta Diachuk, Kathy Selly, and Lisa Thorstensen. This was the second year that we used an awards platform to receive and judge the submissions and narrow down the finalists. Using cloud-based technology, all awards were received via our online portal and judged using a built-in scoring system. This continues to be an excellent tool to safely and securely receive the submissions and facilitate the judging process, ultimately ensuring the integrity of the program. We are grateful for the professionalism, diligence, and dedication of our volunteer judges who took the time to carefully review the submissions in their assigned category and then score them based on each category's set criteria. Thanks to each of our judges for their efforts in getting their scores back to the Canadian chapter office under very tight deadlines. Their commitment to this important process is very much appreciated. The names of our judges are too numerous to mention, but you can view them on the screen. In addition to our volunteers, our association management company has played a vital role in organizing tonight's event. Thank you to Ascension Association Management, including our Executive Director, Constance Wrigley-Thomas, Heidi Loney, Bryn Wrigley, and Jennifer Murray for managing all aspects of our virtual event. The Canadian chapter values its partnership with Ascension and thanks them for helping us to continuously improve upon the event year after year. I wanted to mention that tonight's REMMY Awards winners will be featured in the November 19th edition of the Globe and Mail's Report on Business. Don't forget to pick up a copy of the newspaper this Thursday. I would now like to introduce Sheila Cunningham, President of CoreNet Global Canadian Chapter, who will say a few words.
Thank you, Lisa. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here tonight addressing you as the President of the Canadian Chapter of CoreNet Global. On October 29th, the Canadian chapter held its annual general meeting via webinar. One of the main purposes of this meeting was to accept and approve the slate of directors for the 2020-2021 Leadership Council. I'm pleased to report to you that this slate was indeed approved during our AGM, and I'm happy to be able to present our slate of directors to you here tonight. Sheila Cunningham, Lisa Fulford-Roy, Ken Feinstein, Rodney McDonald, Mike Miller, Trish Clary, William Mitchell, Charlie Musgrave, Vishal Sawani, Caitlin Turner. Sandra Neal of LeMay will also be joining the Leadership Council later this year as a representative of the Montreal region. Congratulations to the 2020-2021 Leadership Council. We have a few outgoing Leadership Council members to thank for their contributions over the years. The outgoing Leadership Council members are Dahidi Bomek, Louise Dagnon, Monica DeZio, Mike Gradanus, Michael Michelli. Thank you all for your contributions to the CoreNet Global Canadian Chapter over the past few years. We appreciate your dedication and service to the corporate real estate sector. In closing, let me say how honored I am to serve as president of this professional organization. Rest assured, the Leadership Council is committed to working hard to support the chapter's role as a network and resource that truly enable member success. This begins in earnest in the next few weeks when the new council will officially meet for the first time to discuss plans for 2021. There's no doubt in my mind that the Leadership Council will be faced with challenges wrought by the coronavirus. The world in which this association exists is very much different from a year ago at the same time. But we will work together to seek new and innovative opportunities for member engagement and strategies for creating content that meets the needs of corporate real estate professionals. This couldn't be a more interesting time to be president. If you have any comments or concerns about the work of Coronet Global Canadian Chapter, or if you'd like to get involved as a committee volunteer, by all means, please contact Executive Director Constant Wrigley Thomas at the Coronet office, or get in touch with me directly. Thank you for entrusting me to be your president, and to all our award finalists this evening, good luck. I'll be back a little later in the program, but in the meantime, Lisa, back to you.
Thank you, Sheila, and congratulations on being named President of Coronet Global Canadian Chapter. I would now like to take a few moments to recognize tonight's REmmy Award Gala sponsors. To begin, thank you to Vaughan Metropolitan Centre, our main event sponsor. They have been a supporter of our event for the past 3 years, and we appreciate their investment in this event and in our association. I would also like to recognize Volunteer of the Year Award sponsor, Knoll. Sneak Preview Finalist Video Page sponsor, EBS Construction Management. Live Mixologist sponsor, Prodigy. Event Welcome Orientation sponsor, Brigham Interiors Group. And gamification sponsors, Gensler and Greedford Construction. We very much appreciate the support of all our REmmy Gala sponsors who have been instrumental in helping us to produce this evening's event. It now gives me great pleasure to commence the proceedings for the 2020 REmmy Awards. On July 20th of this year, the call for REmmy Award nominations was first issued and our submission portal was opened. The deadline for submissions was September 30th. The deadline for submissions was subsequently extended by 1 week. Judges were invited to review submissions only in award categories for which they were designated and to score submissions based on a predetermined set of criteria. Scores were submitted via our secure judging portal, and the scores were tabulated to determine finalists and the winner. On October 29th, the finalists were announced. At this moment, only the staff of Ascension Association Management knows the names of this evening's award winners. Before we begin handing out the awards, there is a little bit of housekeeping to cover. If you are a winner, you will receive your trophy within a few days of this event. Additionally, the announcement will be included in the Globe and Mail this Thursday, November 19th. Good luck. I would now like to present the award for Workplace 5,000 square feet and under. As with all our workplace awards tonight, the under 5,000 square foot category recognizes a team whose collaboration and vision on a specific project raised the bar for real estate in Canada and brought innovation and sustainability to the workplace. The finalists in this category are
BAS-LITE with IoT and Retail Banking Network. Team Energy Metrics, JLL, Royal Bank of Canada. This Internet of Things solution was deployed in over 580 RBC branches, reducing over 18% of energy costs and a savings of 15% on site visits due to remote management. This project was launched as a pilot in 2015 and has seen consistent year-over-year savings. Of all the benefits, the most important impact is the reduction of over 10 gigawatt hours per year of energy usage across all sites, a small step towards reducing the human carbon footprint on this world. The Workplace Innovation Challenge, Team Oxford Properties Group in collaboration with Ray and the Pentagon Group. By way of a built environment challenge, Oxford Properties set out to change the interior landscape of 200 Bay Street by developing an innovative approach to attracting a tenant who would not normally consider the building's institutional look and feel. Teams were judged on efficiency, flexibility, aesthetics, sustainability, and wellness. The office emphasizes wellness and flexibility to create a human-centric workspace and is focused on physical, cognitive, and emotional needs. A sense of community, transparency, biophilia, and user adaptability is at the core. Circadian lighting emulates the sun on a biological level.
And the award goes to
BAS-LITE with IoT and Retail Banking Network.
This next Workplace Award recognizes a team for their vision and collaboration on a specific project between 5,000 to 20,000 square feet. Project teams include a corporate real estate executive and the project-specific service providers, including but not limited to interior designers, suppliers, architects, contractors, and project managers. The finalists in this category are
Alethea, Team LeMay, Alethea, JLL. As part of its workplace strategy, Alethea reimagined office spaces for corporate services and distributed workforce with an activity-based work environment and unassigned seating. This work environment of 14,891 square feet offers a variety of settings for collaboration, learning, socializing, and focus work for the technology services leaders' 145 employees. Bringing Borealis AI to life at 777 Bay. Team RBC, Turner & Townsend, Perkins & Will, the Taylor Group, TMP Consulting Engineers, Greenford Construction, Mulvey and Benani International Inc., Hayworth, Steelcase. The RBC Borealis AI Group space at 777 Bay Street, 27th floor, was an opportunity for corporate real estate to help transform its workplace in support of new business strategies, to foster creativity and innovation, and to enhance the employee experience, enabling this team to attract and retain talent. The Workplace Innovation Challenge Team Oxford Properties Group in collaboration with Connect and the Jesslyn Group, Gensler and DPI Construction Management, Ray and the Pentacon Group, IBI Group and Morant, Britican. Wanting to improve the workplace experience, Oxford launched the Workplace Innovation Challenge, a design competition that pushed the boundaries of sustainable office space design. The competition introduced new concepts to 200 Bay. 4 innovative workspaces and a shared amenity space were created to change the workplace perspective and leverage its most valuable asset, its people.
And the award goes to
The Workplace Innovation Challenge by Oxford Properties.
I would now like to invite Lisa Thorstensen, Global Business Director with Knoll, to present our next award.
Knoll is extremely proud to once again be the sponsor of the Coronet Canadian Chapter Volunteer of the Year Award. This award recognizes a Canadian chapter member volunteer who has made a difference through their volunteer contributions to the chapter. Last year, one of our very own, Fabiana Stubricht, became only the second recipient of this award. Since 1938, Knoll has been recognized internationally for creating workplace and residential furnishings that inspire, evolve, and endure. The vision of Hans and Florence Knoll continues to prevail in the depth and breadth of products we bring to the market each and every day. Our commitment to design and our understanding of the nature of work and our dedication to sustainable design have yielded a unique portfolio of thought-driven products that respond and adapt to the changing needs of the market. Noel has worked closely with Cornet Global for many, many years and supports and greatly appreciates the valuable and important role that this association plays in our industry. Noel is pleased to be a part of an award that recognizes an effort to give back to the community and the industry. The winner of this year's Volunteer of the Year Award has certainly done that. Since they joined Cornet as a service provider member in 2014, this volunteer immediately became involved in the education community and supported the committee's efforts to promote the MCR designation to members and prospects. On a few occasions, they even provided their company's showroom as an event space. The recipient joined the Cornet Canada Leadership Council in 2016 and was appointed as co-chair of the annual golf tournament. Since the tournament was going through a transition, they helped to take it from an event that did not generate much revenue to one that contributes well over $30,000 to the association's bottom line and makes a $5,000 contribution to a charity which they helped secure. This volunteer always puts up their hand to help. When the Leadership Council needed a space to hold their annual strategic review, they provided the space twice. Now serving on the program committee, this volunteer continues to contribute and promote the association. Additionally, they are an active volunteer outside of Cornet as a rowing coach. Always friendly, professional, and easy to work with, this recipient truly deserves to be recognized for this honor. And the winner is
Kevin Wright, Herman Miller Canada, Inc.
Well, hello everyone. What a great celebration. When I received the news I'd been selected as the Volunteer of the Year for the Canadian chapter of Cornet, I was so very surprised. With the surprise came a significant moment of reflection as I thought about the many volunteers in the Canadian chapter who have and still do invest tireless amounts of energy and time to provide an enhanced experience for all chapter members and go out of their way to bring value to not only the Canadian chapter of Cornet, but the Canadian corporate real estate as a whole. When I think of those volunteers, I am truly humbled by this recognition. There are too many of you to mention by name who have had the pleasure to meet, get to know personally and professionally through our collective efforts on the Education Committee, the Golf Committee, the Programming Committee, and at early AM board meetings when we used to meet in person. Thank you all very much. Here's a toast to all nominees and winners for the 2020 REmmy Awards. You've made the work environment a better place for thousands of hardworking Canadians. Bravo to you.
Thank you, Lisa, and congratulations, Kevin. Our final team award is Workplace Over 50,000 Square Feet. Let's take a look at the finalists.
Rogers and FIDO, Montreal headquarters. Team Rogers Communications, HOK, OCS. Officially known as La Maison Rogers in downtown Montreal, the newly renovated workplace is the headquarters for Rogers and FIDO Corporate and Customer Solutions Center teams. Uber Toronto HQ, Team CBRE, B+H Architects, Vesticon. Inspired by the notion of movement and forward momentum, both literally and figuratively, the workplace solution for Uber Canada's innovative new head office reflects its global growth and trajectory as a world-leading technology enterprise and its drive to get people where they want to go. Transforming disruption into opportunity, reimagining RBC premises at 20 King Street. Team RBC, Turner & Townsend, HOK, Perkins & Will, Mulvey and Benani International Inc., The Mitchell Partnership Inc., Greenford Construction, Brigholm, Hayworth. Following a hydrotransformer vault explosion in front of RBC's offices at 20 King Street, the corporate real estate team and its partners were forced to transform disruption into opportunity by transitioning this space into the workplace of the future, reimagining and rebuilding 11 floors, totaling 189,356 square feet.
And the award goes to
Rogers and FIDO, Montreal headquarters.
I would like to invite Michelle Sampson, Economic Development Officer with the City of Vaughan, tonight's event sponsor.
It gives me great pleasure to present our next award, the CSR Leadership Award. The need for sustainability is becoming more urgent with every passing year. While the future sometimes seems bleak, it is made so much brighter by the visionary leaders making a difference in our workplaces, buildings, cities, and beyond. The Corporate Social Responsibility Leadership Award recognizes a Canadian organization, department, or individual whose culture, product, or project best demonstrates leadership, innovation, and commitment to sustainable design and social responsibility throughout its real estate portfolio. And the winner is...
Congratulations, Sherry Rosenberg of Colliers International. The Colliers Urban Farming Initiative was launched as an initiative to help connect the owner community, tenant community, and community at large. The intent was also to look at the outdoor space they manage with a new lens. At 95 St. Clair, a Desjardins site, Sherry Rosenberg and Colliers International launched this concept by proudly moving from unproductive to productive uses and are growing food for our community. Food harvested from the garden is being donated to the Stop Community Food Centre.
I would like to invite Cornet Canada President Sheila Cunningham back to present a special award.
This year, we've initiated a new award to recognize a Cornet Canada member volunteer who has gone above and beyond for the association. This award recipient has been a member of Cornet Global for nearly a decade, and for the majority of that time has been a volunteer within the organization. As it turns out, we are not the first association he has been involved in, as he served as president of BOMA Toronto and chair of BOMA Canada prior to joining Cornet. In 2014, this individual joined the Chapter Leadership Council and quickly moved up the ranks through various executive roles, including treasurer, president, past president, and chair of nominations. Under their leadership, our award recipient saw the organization through many challenges and innovations and oversaw the development of our strategic plan. This individual is known for his calm and steady demeanor, but also for his ability to create consensus amongst the association's decision makers. One of his soft skills is patience, which is a Boston marathoner he must possess in abundance. This past year on Leadership Council marks his last, but we hope he will continue to contribute as the amazing volunteer that he is. On behalf of immediate past chair Mike Miller, it gives me great pleasure to announce the recipient of the inaugural President's Award.
Michael Michelli, Manulife Financial.
Good evening, everyone. I'm truly honored to be recognized as the first recipient of Cornet Canada's President's Award. Wow. Cornet Canada continues to be a relevant organization for its members. This is largely due to the efforts of the volunteers that develop the great programming and, of course, the networking opportunities. Cornet Canada is one of the largest chapters and offers great value to all its members. In reflection, I've received more than I have given. Cornet Canada has offered me the opportunity to benefit from the many services and programs offered. It has made me a stronger leader, mentor, and colleague. I want to thank Manulife for supporting me during my term on the board. And thank you to everyone for this recognition. I am truly humbled. Once again, my most sincere thank you. Stay safe and stay well.
Congratulations, Michael. Well deserved. On behalf of Cornet Global Canadian Chapter President Sheila Cunningham and the entire Leadership Council, I would like to congratulate all the finalists and award recipients this year. Just a reminder, the Globe and Mail ad will be announcing tonight's winners and will be published this Thursday. Thank you again to our event sponsors. Event sponsor, Vaughan Metropolitan Centre. Volunteer of the Year sponsor, Noel. Sneak Preview Finalist Videos page sponsor, EBS Construction Management. Live Mixology sponsor, Prodigy. Event Welcome Orientation sponsor, Brigham Interiors Group. And gamification sponsors, Gensler and Greenford Construction. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for attending our virtual REmmy Awards. Remember, it's never too early to start to think about your projects or submissions for next year's REmmy Awards consideration. Please mark Wednesday, November 24th, 2021 at the King Edward Hotel on your calendar for the 10th Anniversary REmmy Awards. Thank you all for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.